Hey, this is my review of the Mohu Leaf antenna. I debated on getting this one or the powered amplified version, and I'm very glad that I got this version. This ships from Kansas City, Kansas, and I have to say this is the very best indoor antenna I've ever seen. I grew up with the rabbit ears, the old school rabbit ears. Even had the newer amplified version of the rabbit ears. Still work pretty good. Used for a while on the digital side, one of those square RCA powered antennas worked pretty good, but even that doesn't compare to this antenna. Let me show it to you here. This is it right here. It's got a little shiny surface on it there. This is the white side of the antenna. All right, and here's the black side. Now, the base is also the same color as what the side antenna is. Okay, base is white here, and here's its huge selling point. You turn it sideways, and it disappears. Now, it's just about as stiff as a regular, I would say, laminated piece of paper. It's going to hold up pretty well. The cord's white. That's the only thing. Got a white cord, about a 6-foot antenna. Now, this thing does pick up HD channels. Even on my old school flat screen that I have, it's about 10, 12 years old now, the pictures even look clearer than what was on my RCA antenna. Sounds about the same. I use the RCA plugs on the back of my digital receiver for that. This does pick up about 6 more channels than what even my RCA antenna did. And all channels are all much more clear and better on top of what the RCA antenna did. Let's see, okay, I'll show you this now. This is a crude rough drawing of what the front of my house looks like. It's not scale or anything like that. Now, here's the front of the house. Here's the doorway to walk in. Living room here. This X is where the antenna is placed in the house. Now, this is the ground here. Okay, so it's kind of a split level here. This is an interior room with no windows in kind of the half basement, kind of in a way. So it's right at about ground level. The kitchen's here, dining room here, 2-car garage over here, off the side here, 2 cars in it, and that's double parked cars in the garage. So that's what I'm picking up with my particular situation. Now, here's a larger overview shot, kind of a zoom back, not the scale version again, of what I'm looking at for my topography here. Now, this X here is my house. Here's my neighbor's house. There's 3. Roughly, there's a big dip here in the ground, another smaller, about as big hill. There's actually a town here, antennas over here. Now, the closest antenna I got to me is 12.4 miles, according to tvfool.com. Okay, this is about what I'm looking at. Actually, the hill I think is a little lower. Okay, 12.4 miles, just about line of sight. Farthest one of like Fox is 25.6 miles from me. That's a little lower, going to be a little farther out on the horizon there, but still, yet I can still pick it up. Kind of across, this signal is going to be coming through a major metro area. Now, if you really want to know what kind of digital TV antennas you have available in your area and how well you should be able to be picking them up, you can go to antennaweb.com. Or if you'd like a really technical analysis, you can go to tvfool.com. Either way, you type in your address of your house, and it will show you what you should and should not be picking up at your house. Now, I get all the networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, all those 3, the ABC, NBC, CBS are 100%. All day, every day, 100%. Now that's the 12.4 miles to that signal. Fox comes in about 85-90%. That's the 25.6 miles out. Still real good, real well. I get the CW network now, and I only found that since I moved my antenna over, and I'm actually able to pick that up now. That's about 65%. That's also 25.6 miles. The location I live in, I'm able to pick up Iowa and Nebraska public television channels. And so there are, I believe there's 2 in each state, and each of those 2 broadcast 3 different channels. I'm actually able only to pick up 3 of those myself here at the house, and so that is for a grand total of 6 PBS channels. The Iowa stations are about 85% or more, and the closest antenna to me is 2 miles. The farthest away one from me is 9 or 29. That's the PBS channels. Now, this thing's very easy to mount on the wall. They do give you some little adhesive Velcro circles. Okay, I haven't used mine yet, but these are just, you know, little Velcro circles with adhesive on them. I use tape myself. I have for now. I might go to the Velcro there for more permanent mounting. I've moved mine around quite a bit, trying to get the best placement, because when you move it, I've noticed some channels come in real good in this angle, but others don't. And then you move it, and then the others come in good over here, but then the other ones don't come in quite so well. So I think I found a good spot there in my room for my situation there. I used the packing tape, the wide packing tape, not the thinner stuff you use to wrap your presents with. That really seems to hold on real well to the wall. What I do for mine, I put a strip of tape across the top here, and then I put 2 strips down here on the base part, so that way, because if you're pushing it, it flexes against the wall. It actually picks up a little bit better if it's flat like that. So that's how I mount mine on the wall. Now, if you prefer, you can get a stand to hold your antenna up, like say on a table. I've seen pictures of people putting this into a plant, actually a potted plant. For $5 on GoMohu.com, you sell it right off the website. $5, little stand, hold it upright, vertical, on a table or a desk, something like that. Now that's all the good things about it. Here's some of the bad things I've found, which is not many. It shouldn't really be a deal breaker for anybody. The cord's a little shorter than I would have liked. It's only about 6 feet, maybe 5. On their website, GoMohu.com, they offer extension cables at 10 and 25 foot lengths. They claim that they are high quality, well insulated and that stuff. However, you can go to your local retail store and find just as good, if not better, and probably save a little bit of money that well as well too. Now, just for comparison's sake, okay, this is their cord, all right, with a standard F connector on it. Okay. Now this is something that I have. I think I made this one myself. I bought the thing at the stores. Okay, it's a bit thicker. Probably something you'd see your cable satellite provider install on. Just for comparison, we'll hold them side by side. There we go. Kind of the black one's just a bit thicker, a little bit more insulated, double insulated. I believe this one is. Just for comparison, if you want to do like a long run, like say 25 or more feet, you probably want to use a good double insulated type of cord. Like say if you want to have it into the next room or something like that for optimal reception. The 2 color choices, kind of the only thing, black or white, you know, may not match your wall or your room. They don't say either way if you can or cannot paint it. I suppose it wouldn't hurt it if you would put a coat of paint over the top of it. I don't know. You'd have to contact the manufacturer yourself. Another thing I wish that they would have done was put the F connector on the antenna base itself. Here where the cord is permanently attached into this base here, I wish they put the F connector. You could screw the cord onto it yourself. You put your own cord on it. Maybe that will come eventually. You can't use it outside. They specifically say do not use an outdoor environment for obvious reasons. It's not made to be outside. And really, quite honestly, you don't need to be putting it outside. If it picks up that well in my house at ground level, an interior room has to go through half the house to the signal. I get 100% on a lot of channels. I don't think you'd want to put this thing outside anyway. The attic, I don't know. I've thought about the attic myself. Still kind of considering it. The logistics of running the cord through my house. I don't know. I'd be willing to listen to anybody that any good or bad about putting in the attic. So I hope this has helped you with a decision of what kind of antenna you want to buy. This is for as far as indoor, the price, ease of use. This has it all right here. This is probably the last antenna I'll ever buy. If you're using this antenna, the amplified version, think about the towers, how far your towers are from your house. This particular antenna is made for people with the antenna transmitter is less than 35 miles from their house. Once again, very easy to find out. Go on the internet, tvfool.com, antennaweb.com. You can find this out. The amplified version is more for people living 50 miles from the transmitter, kind of more farther out into the country. Now, if you want to, if you're getting one or two channels that aren't coming in real well with this Leaf antenna, and you want to upgrade to the amplified version, I suggest no. Simply because if you're getting all these other good channels, don't get greedy and want a couple more channels. Try moving your antenna around. Try some different combinations, different walls, different settings. Things that it really does make a difference. Even moving just a few inches will vary widely on how well you can pick up. Any questions or anything like that? Any more comments? Just respond to this post, and I will answer them the best I can, the best I know. And I hope this helps you with your decision on whether or not to buy the Mohu Leaf antenna.